Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. It's Thursday, August 20th, 2020. Good morning. I hope I will see some people on here today. My name's Jennifer Cotton. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas. And what that means is I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with rubber stamps, photopolymer stamps, ink, paper, and lots of tools and accessories. Hey Pam, good morning. I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, good morning Dana, for almost 19 years, and this is my full-time job. So, I offer lots of stuff. I do these videos each week. Hey Terry, good morning. Who did I miss there? Lots of people. Stacy, Pam, Terry. Thanks for sharing, Stacy. Good morning, everybody. So I offer lots of stuff like weekly Facebook Live videos, classes that you can take to go. So what that means is basically you get a packet. I don't have a packet. What do I have? Let me grab a packet and show you guys one. This is an example of a class packet. So it will have what you need inside to make whatever the project is, whatever class you signed up for. What it won't have inside is the stamps and ink and tools that you need to stamp them at home. So you provide those. I provide PDF tutorial with step-by-step instructions and the paper cut and ready to go, as well as, again, whatever else you need. This class includes product with the fee, so there's some product in here. Other classes might just be the paper to stamp and assemble. I'll show you real quick all of the classes we offer. That we, meaning I say we because like me and Landa are partners with cutting. Everything's going to be cut, punched, embossed, etc. possible. So you see some hearts punched in here. There's a scallop heart back there. And then I don't want to mess this packet up, but anything they need that we could possibly punch first, die cut, or emboss, that has been done. And then they're packaged in order. So like for this one, this is a sampler, which the sample's not over here, but this is the first card in the sampler, and then on and on. They're in order. We do the best we can to help you make it easy for you. Now, there's just one exception on the cutting. Normally, if your class includes a package of designer paper, partial or full, or like our Memories and More cards, then you cut that yourself with the instructions we send you. So, for example, there's a full pack of paper here, and they'll cut little 2 3/4 inch squares, basically, for their project. So, I offer that. And then I offer live events here in Midlothian, Texas, and all kinds of other stuff. Online bingos, all kinds of stuff I'm actually going to tell you all about today. So, good morning, Susan and Sherry and Oma. Thanks for sharing, Linda. Hey, Mary Ann, good morning. Good to see you. Linda, Shirley, good morning. Hey, Joni, good to see you. Carol in Connecticut, good morning. Thanks for sharing, Pat. Hey, Charlotte, I'm glad your meeting isn't until 10 also. Hey, Landa. Hey, Kim. Hannah, hello. Jennifer, good morning in Michigan. Thanks for sharing, Stacy. Okay, thanks for sharing, Pam. Trying to catch up there with all saying hi to everybody. Oh, I just swiped away my comments. That might be a bad mistake. Yeah, now I can't see the comments because I swiped. They left. Oh no. Darn it. I'm gonna mess something up if I keep touching the screen because I just closed Facebook for a second. Oh my goodness. Okay, I can't get the comments back on my phone. I'm gonna have to look on my iPad now. Anyway, trying to catch up and say hi to everybody. But I was just introducing myself and telling what kind of things I offer. But today I'm gonna be making 3 cards for you guys with the Love of Leaves bundle from our holiday catalog. This is an amazing set. the stamp set alone, the dies alone, or the bundle where you get 10% off both. They're all amazing. So you're going to see that today. Also, that, like I said, is from our holiday catalog. So if you don't have this yet, if you're local, I have them available for pickup. If you're long distance, I can mail them to you. If you are long distance and you've purchased in the last 6 months, you should have received one in the mail already. So just let me know. All that stuff. So holiday catalog, it's amazing. And as you guys come on today, say hi like everybody is. Hey, Robin, good morning. Pat Chat, good morning. Good to see you guys. Thanks for sharing, Shirley. Hey, Melly, good to see you. I have to look over here for my comments now because I accidentally removed them from my phone and it is not giving me an option to put them back. So too bad for me. Hey, Martha. Sherry, you're welcome for your cards you won. I finally caught up with my drawings from a few months of Facebook Lives. I do always do the drawings eventually and give the prizes away. That's why I never say a date, because I don't know when I'm going to get that done. Mailed them all on Monday and with a bunch of other stuff, and a lot of people got their stuff on Tuesday. Or was that Tuesday? I can't remember. No, I mailed them Tuesday because Monday I was moving my daughter to college. Anyway, but a lot of people got their stuff the very next day. So good job, post office, on that. Anyway, so yay for the mailing. Anyway, as you come on, say hi, because you will be entered into a drawing to win the 3 cards that I'm giving away today. If you share the video, you'll also be entered for that, but comment that you shared so you get that extra entry. That's what I'm trying to do, Charlotte. Swipe the opposite direction, but it's not doing anything. I swiped left, I guess. No, I don't know what I did. Either way, I'm trying to swipe both directions now, and my phone is not letting anything happen. And then I swiped up, and that closed Facebook. Not good. There's some other buttons on here, but I'm afraid to touch any of them because I don't know what'll happen. So at least I have my iPad here. Okay, so what was I saying? Comment to get entered into the drawing to win the 3 cards from today. Share the video and comment that you shared. Thank you, Sherry, for sharing. And Debbie. You're welcome, Jennifer. Hey, Debbie Jennings. Good morning. Anyway, thank you guys for sharing. Both of those things, commenting and sharing, helps my business, which, like I said, I do this full time. This is my job. This is how I pay for everything. So I appreciate the help with your guys' comments and shares. And so somebody's going to win these cards. Now, I have, like I said, I offer lots of stuff. One of the things I offer every month is an online ordering special. So you go to my online store and you order whatever you want. And then there is a thing called a host code that you type in when you're checking out. You have to click a little plus sign now, and a box will open up. Type in host code. And then that connects you to my online ordering special for the month. And that special this month is a class packet to make 4 cards using the Love of Leaves bundle. So the way that works, just like the class packet I showed at the beginning, everything will be cut, die cut, punched, embossed possible. You will stamp and assemble. So you at least need this stamp set, or you can substitute any images you want. If you don't own the stamp set, you'll get a PDF tutorial emailed to you with instructions, and those kits go out the following month. So how you qualify for that is if your order is 25 or more online with the host code, that's it. But if it's 50 or more, you're also going to get a free full accessory. I can actually show you last month's cards from a different stamp set. And then, so 50 or more, free full accessory. If it's 150 or more, you're going to get the kit, PDF tutorial, accessory, but don't use the host code. And then Stampin' Up! Will prompt you to choose free additional gifts when you check out. These are the cards from last month's kit. So again, the light is bright in here. All they had to do was stamp and assemble. So this was die cut, this was punched, the designer paper's cut, and you just stamp those and assemble. On this one, stamp, and you do have to hand cut that out if you don't have the dies. This would be die cut already, stamp, and then assemble. This one, I just typed this tutorial yesterday. Your flower is die cut. You just put it together, stamp the leaves, die cut or hand cut out, and assemble. And then this card. So that was last month's online ordering special cards. The light is washing them out. Again, this month is Love of Leaves. So that's how all that works. Okay. Some reminders for what's coming up. Hey, Linda, good morning. I've already talked to you this morning because I made a mistake. Hey, Susan. Oh, first time watching for Susan Reed. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for sharing, Linda and Sherry. Good morning, Diana. Hey, Linda in Idaho. Thanks for sharing, Sherry. Now I'm getting confused about who I said hi to. Okay, so reminders. Number 1, my online party happened on August 15th. Y'all remember that? Most of you were there or were in the group. But you can still join that group. I'm going to put a link to that group in the comments of this video when it's finished. And I'm reading a text. And let me see. And I have, the link might be in the description too. I can't remember. I've re-typed out the description that I will upload to this video once it's finished. Either way, you can still go join the group. It's called Jennifer's August 15th, 2020 Online Party is the name of the group. But you can join in that party. First of all, there were party perks that end today. So there's ordering specials and buy one, get one free specials in that group. You can still go take advantage of. But B, in the video, I do a full catalog tour of this catalog. We go through every single page. I show you the products that I own from the pages, and I do stamping demonstrations. So go check that out if you haven't had a chance yet. It's free to check out. No obligation. There is a door prize entry. Today's the deadline to enter that. You just click the button and enter. And then you get entered for other things as well. It's all described over there in the group. So go check that out. It's all free, like I said, even if you don't take advantage of the specials. Okay, then classes for this month. We do still have 1 or 2 scrapbook class packets, a couple of card class, and 1 Stamp-A-Stack class packet. Class live is Saturday. Very limited space on that. There's RSVP links have been sent out. You have to get those by email or in my private VIP group, which you can join, Facebook group. What am I trying to say? All of these are offered live or to go. If you did purchase the packet or you do, the class packets will be ready for pickup tomorrow at 5 p.m. Or if you choose mailing, they'll be mailed Monday. So there's card class, and I don't have the samples here because they're at Landa's house being cut, but it's 4 cards using the Life is Beautiful stamp set from the holiday catalog. So it's this stamp set here, and you'll get a class packet to make 4 cards. You'll just stamp and assemble, and it's $15 or free with a $20 order. And I've posted sneak peeks. I believe if you go over to that Facebook party, you can see sneak peeks of all of these as well, because I had them with me at the time. That was card class, scrapbook class, same thing, sneak peek over there. They're at Landa's house, but it's 3 12 by 12 pages for $15 free with a minimum $20 order. Then sampler is sold out, but Stamp-A-Stack, I have 1 left. You're going to make 12 cards. It's going to be a packet similar to the one I showed you. But you're going to make 12 cards with the Christmas Gleaming stamp set. And it's $30 and includes $20 in merchandise. These are the cards. So you can still get the 1 I have left. It would probably be best to just private message me, text, or email me that you want that packet at this point for that one. But again, I can email the RSVP links for any of this. Thanks for sharing, Martha and Linda. Hey, Kathleen. Thank you, Marianne. Good morning, Linda. Okay, so got that. Next, online holiday bingo is coming up. What that means, holiday bingo, is that the prizes are from this holiday catalog. The prizes will be Christmas and fall themed. No Halloween prizes, but there is a lot of awesome Halloween stuff in here, but no Halloween prizes. You need to sign up. You have 4 more days by August 24th. And then the kits will be mailed by August 28th. And bingo is Thursday, September 3rd. Thursday evening. It'll be on Zoom. Everyone can get Zoom. It's free. Everybody can do Zoom. If you think you can't, let me know, because you can. As long as you have a smartphone or an iPad or a computer. And maybe some other Google devices I don't know about. You can do Zoom as long as you have internet. Your fee includes your bingo cards, some product that you'll use on our 4 projects that we're going to make using the Poinsettia Petals bundle. So just like always, we will die cut everything we can for you. You will stamp and assemble using your set. And if you don't have this set, you can just make up your own designs, basically. So someone asked me, which stamp set would you substitute for this? I don't have a specific stamp set. The people that usually do that are very creative, and they just maybe make a completely different card, might not even have anything to do with poinsettias, to be honest, when they do that. So I don't have a suggestion on a stamp set, but you can substitute or just use the kit for something else. It will include entries into door prize drawings as well. We do other prizes, your projects, everything's cut, punched, embossed, we can. PDF tutorial, 6 games of bingo, chance to win lots of prizes, other drawings, a fun event with stampers. It's fun to do Zoom because everybody can talk and comment and all that. And then it includes shipping. Okay, next, holiday catalog kickoff. This is a live or to-go event. It's Saturday, September 12th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Live or to go. Sign up by September 4th. That's your deadline. COVID steps we're taking for the live event are we're limiting, this is a very big building. It's limit 30 people, 2 people per table. You have to wear a mask. Stamping demonstrations will be done at the front of the room, so you're not, getting talked to right in front of you. And we will have a private Facebook group for this event, and Facebook Live the demonstrations right at that time. So you can get on your device, your phone, whatever, silence it, and watch the demonstration on the video while it's being done live in front of you. Mask at all times, wash hands upon arrival, and frequently bring your own lunch and snacks. And again, it's offered to go if you're not comfortable. So your fee is going to include a bunch of accessories that you can use the leftovers of, plus you'll use some of them on your projects, at least 8 projects, door prize entry, optional card swap. It's a lot of fun. We're going to use these stamp sets and or bundles during the event. So we have the Warm Hugs bundle. That's the one with the little coffee cup stuff. The Wrapped in Christmas stamp set, which goes with that one. Peace and Joy bundle. Again, we're going to die cut whatever we can for you, punch, all that. You'll just stamp and assemble. Cherish the Season bundle. So cute. The bells. The bells. Beautiful Autumn. So that's a stamp set and 3 punches. Cute. And, or is that it? That's it. That's what we'll be using in the projects for the holiday catalog kickoff live and to go. Okay, so sign up by September 4th. It's $49. It includes all that stuff I said. And you can add on shipping when you register if it's to go, or you can pick it up from me and you don't have to pay shipping. Okay, then April and I just had our retreat, and we offered it live and to go. COVID, COVID safe, of course. And this was the bag everybody got. Create your own sunshine. Isn't that adorable? April makes our bags for us. Everybody got their name on their bag. Everybody got gifts. So we got, my thing has been smushed around in here apparently. Let me fix this. My stuff gets beat up. So a adorable, in my opinion, snack. Some little sunflower seeds in there. A thank you card with a seed packet inside. Isn't that cool? So you can grow your own sunflowers. What's that called? Share Sunshine. It's upside down. Okay, try to get it where you can see. There are words on the front of that, but it's washing it out. Stella says, love my bag. Everybody got an adult pop. What are these called? Not a push pop. Oh, I'm blanking out. Oh gosh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Whatever these things are called, freezer pop. But it has a little wine in it. All my stuff got like damaged in my bag because of the way I treated it. This was one of the gifts inside. So cute packaging. Half a pack of in color enamel dots. And we always do a scrapbook page as a gift. Pre-made. That's the gift in itself, that we made it for you, so you don't have to make that. You got your bag, all that, and then you get $50 in merchandise that you use to make all your make and takes. And we usually do 8 to 10 at least, but this one had a lot, so we did 4 regular size cards. Obviously our theme was the flowers for every season. Sweet. And then we did 5 of these larger Memories and More cards. You got clear envelopes with the other cards, and then with these, the pack, they received half a pack in their goodie bag. It comes with envelopes that match, all the in colors. Cute. Then we always do a sampler in our make and takes for our retreats in a box. And then we always do scrapbook pages. So there's 2 scrapbook pages. 1, 2. So why am I showing you all this? Well, we have a retreat in a box coming up. It's in October, but it is different. It's called No Frills. So it is all thrills, no frills. You can register for the retreat in a box or one or both of our optional classes, or all 3. But you can actually take an optional class without the retreat in a box. The deadline to sign up is October 18th, and your kit will be mailed approximately October 23rd. The retreat in a box is normally $90, but this one's only $75. There won't be gifts or a bag. Sad, because we do make awesome bags. This one, and this is another past bag here. But no bag this time, no gifts. It's just simple. $50 in merchandise, probably, what did I say? At least 10 make and takes, but it could be more. Everything's cut, punched, die cut, embossed, ready for you to stamp and assemble with your PDF tutorial. The theme is the Celebration Tidings Bundle. One of my dies is missing out of here because we're using it for class this week. So it's going to be fall, Christmas, and Halloween make and takes. So Celebration Tidings Bundle, along with the Festive Post stamp set. So that'll give us lots of variety to give you those 3 themes of projects. So those are the 2 stamps you'll want to own if you want to make yours at home and get it to go. The live event is full. It's obviously because of COVID. Hey, Janet. Thank you, Linda. Martha, you can do it. You can do a live retreat. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Linda. Popsicles. Thank you, Chris. Yes, I'm glad y'all like the bag. So, again, just to make sure it's clear, we're offering a retreat in a box in October, but it's scaled down just to the projects, basically. So you get your product and your projects, and it's only $75 instead of $90. That includes shipping. And then we will have 2 classes you can add on as optional. Again, if you want one of the classes and you don't want anything else, you can do that too. Click the link, it'll work. That'll be one of your choices. So the 2 classes are Jennifer's Heartwarming Hugs Gifty class. So we're going to make lots of little gift items, and Heartwarming Hugs is, I showed it already. It's this bundle. So we're going to make some coffee cups in a little holder. And we're going to make, and we're also going to use Wrapped in Christmas in that class, so we can combine all of that. We're going to make gift card holders, gift tags, and regular cards. It's a total of 10 projects. The class will include, I have to say this right, $35 in product, and it's only $45. That's a great value. And then April's class is Snowflake Splendor Stamp a Stack class. So you're going to make 20 cards, 4 each of 5 designs. You're going to get $35 in merchandise for $45, and you're going to make 20 cards. Another great value. And April designs hers, and I design mine, obviously. And again, you can take 1, 2, or 3 of the things I just listed. If you take the Retreat in a Box, I'm looking for this snowflake stuff, if you hear the pages turning. If you take the Retreat in a Box, you can add on the classes and not pay any extra shipping. If you don't take the Retreat in a Box, then you just add one-time shipping for 1 or 2 classes. There's the Snowflake Splendor stuff. Okay, so that's that. Deadlines are, let me turn back one page here on my notes. Sign up and pay by October 18th. Your kits are mailed approximately October 23rd so that you will have it before Halloween. I did want to share this card that Amy gave me from our last retreat. And she wrote, Dear Jennifer, thank you for such a fun retreat. All the goodies and gifts are special to me, so thank you for that. I had a lot of fun with you. Hugs, Amy. So I just wanted to share that Amy gave us. She actually gave April one as well, of course. But that she liked how we do all the gifts. So, okay. There isn't a Stampin' Up! Special going on right now. But I want to remind everybody, if you earned bonus days coupons, you have to spend them by August 31st. So don't forget about that. If you have any questions or problems, let me know. I've never attended a retreat, and this year you've done 2 Retreat in a Box from other demos. Always fun to receive. Awesome, Susan. I would love you to try my Retreats in a Box. We do get really good feedback on ours, just in everything, how we handle them. So, but that is awesome. Live retreats, though, are really a lot of fun, too, if you can ever do one of those. They're awesome. Okay, so no specials. However, you could get this baby early. If you join Stampin' Up! Now, you can get this amazing Stampin' Cut and Emboss die cutting machine now versus waiting until September 1st. And you would get it a lot cheaper. So it's $120 plus tax and shipping September 1st. Or you could pay $99 plus tax only, get free shipping, and get that machine plus $5 more in product, $125, for, and I just remembered something as I was saying this that I forgot to write down, for only $99. However, also, there is a kit special starting in September. I forgot to write down the notes, so I don't have everything here in front of me. But in September 1st through the end of the month, Janet, no, you don't get the stamp sets. So the retreat includes 50 in merchandise of like designer paper, ribbon, accessories, things like that. The reason we do not include the stamp sets is because if you already own them, then you probably wouldn't sign up for it. So you supply those, and we have an option to add them on when you register if you would like. But yeah, a lot of demonstrators take these classes, and or customers who've already been shopping, so they may already own that stuff. So that would be why we don't include the stamp sets in the Retreat in a Box. Okay, so there is a kit special. If you join Stampin' Up! In September, you're going to receive 2 free stamp sets that are pre-selected, 2 class packets to make 8 cards, and a pack of rhinestones. I believe that's it. It's over $200 worth of stuff total by the time you pick your 125 in merchandise, get a free past paper pumpkin, and get all these extra free items. So that's something to consider as well if you've been thinking about joining. And why would you join? You're welcome, Janet. Is to get a discount. There's no obligation if you join Stampin' Up, but you do get a discount, a minimum 20% discount on all your purchases while you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. No obligation. You don't have to do anything, but you can. So, any questions on that, let me know. Okay, last but not least, September's Paper Pumpkin is going to be all about fall. Paper Pumpkin is our monthly craft kits in the mail. If you don't get them already, you should. This is my July one because I can't find, or maybe, yeah. Have we gotten August yet? Maybe that's why I was confused yesterday. I guess July is the most recent one we got. And I did get a notification today about, from the post office, informed delivery, something I found out you can sign up for in the U.S., informed delivery from USPS. And it's not 100% foolproof like UPS notifications, but you can see when, you can see some of the stuff you're getting delivered. And I think I might be getting my paper pumpkins for August today, maybe. But long story short, I was confused yesterday. I was looking for the August kit everywhere. Anyway, this is a monthly craft kit in the mail. There's ink. There's an exclusive stamp set that's sold nowhere else, only found in the kit. And then all the supplies and paper and instructions and everything to make the projects. There's adhesive in here, embellishments, twines, ribbons, again, whatever you need to make the projects. So, the one for, and it's too late to get this one. I don't have any extras of these either. But the one for, did I say August? It's not August, it's September, I guess. I think I just wrote the wrong date down. I'm confusing myself now. Yeah, September's Paper Pumpkin. Okay, I think I may have said it wrong, not sure. Ooh, cool, Kristen. Chris says August Paper Pumpkin has shaker cards. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I was very confused yesterday. September's Paper Pumpkin. All about fall, so let me read this. Some love the haunts of Halloween, many love the time to give thanks, and others love the changing colors and cooler temperatures. Whatever you love most about fall, September's kit has everything you need to celebrate the season your way. Between a multi-occasion stamp set and enough supplies to design 20 cracker box treat packages, you can create custom fall crafts to celebrate Halloween, Thanksgiving, pumpkins, and leaves. So, they're not making it an exclusive Halloween like they have in the past. It will be fall and Halloween. And of course, they're always super cute. So, how do you get that? You can go on my website, click on prepaid paper pumpkin or search that and purchase 1 month's worth, 3 month, 6 month, or 12 month. Or you can go to a link that I'll be putting in the description of this video and or as a comment in this video, and you can subscribe. It's $22 a month. If you subscribe, that includes shipping. You just pay tax. And you get a surprise box every month, which you can cancel at any time or put on hold at any time. All right, so let's get to our stamping today. As you come on, don't forget to say hi, even if you're watching replay, because I usually don't do the drawings right away. So say hi, comment, etc., and you will be entered to win the 3 cards I'm going to make today. In addition, if you share, make sure you comment shared, and then you'll get entered again. And both of those help me out in my business, so thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera down and get a little bit situated here. Okay, as a reminder, I'm using the Love of Leaves. My little thing is like loose. Let me put a little adhesive. It's about time to print some new, some new advertisements here. It's so crazy. Everything's backwards for me on Facebook. So, okay, so Love of Leaves bundle is what we're using. And it's a stamp set and dies. These are called Stitched Leaves dies. And they're sold separately, but if you get both, they're 10% off. That is not getting everything in the screen. And then for our first card, I wanted to use this stuff, obviously, but with some other things we carry in our holiday catalog. So let me grab my supplies here. So I am using the Festive felt sheets on this project. By the way, this is the host code for this month's online ordering special. I'm using the Plaid Tidings designer paper. And the basket weave, yes, basket weave metallic ribbon combo, which I'll show you all these in detail when I get to them. And then for ink, Just Jade and Early Espresso. My cardstock is Crumb Cake. It's a half sheet, so you take your 8.5 by 11 cardstock and cut it in half at 5.5 inches. And that you'll get 2 cards out of 1 piece of paper. It will fit into the standard invitation size envelope, which Stampin' Up! Calls medium. This is a vanilla. We also have white, and then we have my favorite, the translucent ones, the clear ones. Like, this is not a card I'm making today, but like these. Any of those envelopes is what this size card will fit in. And then I have a piece of Just Jade, 4 by 5 1/4. I have a piece of the Plaid Tidings designer paper that's 3 3/4 by 5. This paper comes in 6 by 6. Thank you guys for sharing. Hey, Tommy. Thanks for sharing, Susan and Tommy and Terry. Yay. Oh, thank you, Terry. Morning, Veronica. Oh, Linda got her paper pumpkin in Mansfield yesterday. Maybe the post office or Stampin' Up! Is trying to make up for last month when we all got our paper pumpkins extremely late. Okay, so half of this kit, or this designer paper, is missing from this packet because I've used it in a swap. So I'm showing you what I have, but the ones that are missing are the more Christmas colors. So it comes with a ton of different plaids. And it's really, this is one I either used or wanted to use on the cards today, but it's really versatile. You see all the color, you know, different colors. There is one sheet, I believe, that's even just black and white as well. Yep, there it is. So, oh, that's the back of the one we're using right now. It's black and white. So this is a really versatile pack. It can be for fall and Christmas and Halloween, but then it can just be masculine or whatever the heck you want. It comes, or within this paper are a ton of colors: Basic Black, Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Cinnamon Cider, Mango Melody, Melon Mambo, Misty Moonlight, Pretty Peacock, Pumpkin Pie, Rich Razzleberry, Seaside Spray, and Shaded Spruce. So lots of variety in that. And then this is the Festive felt sheets. It comes with Just Jade, Whisper White, Early Espresso, and Real Red. It's on page 29 in the holiday catalog. And so I'm going to die cut leaves from this, as you can see. So just to show you what I did, I mean, it was like pretty lazy actually, but I just took the leaf that I wanted to cut and I laid it on the felt, and then I hand cut around it. That's why it's all, the cuts are jagged, but I wanted to leave as much uncut as I could to be able to use that later. So I have already cut a piece off to die cut this leaf. See how I'm barely giving myself enough room so I can have excess, but that was, I'll just save this piece and have that little scrap left. And then I already pre-die cut that one. Can you see in the video all the detail on that leaf? Yes, you can. So I'm going to show you how that happens as well, but I thought it was really cool that it puts that detail in on the felt. So there's that. And then I'll just show you this ribbon real quick, the basket weave and metallic ribbon combo. This is mint macaron, like a weaved ribbon. It's really pretty and makes really pretty bows. And then this is the metallic ribbon. So it does have kind of like metal in it, so it holds its shape really well. That's the one I'm going to use on this card today. Okay, so for my die cutting, I have already die cut this one, as I said. I'm going to die cut this for you on the video, and then I believe everything else in the future cards has been pre-die cut. So you can, first of all, you can stamp these leaves and then die cut them out with the outline die without using this one, but you could stamp them and then use both. That would be up to you. You can die cut out of paper, just this one or both. Either way, whatever you cut out of, you can combine the two at the same time, or you can do the single. This does not cut anything out, it just puts stitch marks in the image. So all of these have that, and then this is all stitch marks. Okay, so this, again, it's amazing. And I believe I've used these on a few other cards today as well. Okay, so let me grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. As a reminder, how awesome it looks. It is, only the big one is available to demonstrators right now. You just pop out these sides to die cut or emboss. It's $120. Of course, we get a discount on everything we purchase. We also get post benefits if we spend over $150. We get all the perks customers get. And you can get our starter kit now if you want to get it today, or it starts September 1st for customers. And then there's a starter kit special starting September 1st. That would be a great time to get it as well, again, because it's so much less money. It comes with all of these pieces here, as well as instructions on how to use them all. All the plates are numbered. Mine already is looking very typical, used up. I try to keep one that does not get cut on, and it's for the top only of the clear plates, and then one to cut on. This one's for embossing with the thick 3D embossing folders. So I don't need that right now. And then this piece, this is the platform, and if you're embossing, you only use that. If you're die cutting, you add this adapter. Place down die cut. Oh, no, I was looking for the name of it. I don't know what they call it, but it's the adapter to make it thicker for die cutting. Then you place the cutting pad, and I'm going to put all this on the machine. And then I'm going to place my paper, or in this case felt, down, and then my two dies. You want to be very careful with these dies that they are not overlapped when you run it through, because it will damage one or both of the dies. So if you want to be really sure that it's not going to shift, I would grab a sticky note and place it over everything, and that'll hold it in place. We do have magnetic plate coming, it's just not available yet. When you put your plates, your sandwich together, you want all your plates to be even, not one hanging way over either side. And then you just turn your machine, and hear that? That's because of the felt paper. It's thicker. It's not paper, but, and I'm gonna go backwards with the felt. This machine is very powerful, and in general, it should cut through all of our detailed dies with only one turn. But the felt I found was a little thicker, and especially for different dies, it could use that extra run through. So So then there's that cute image with the little detail stitched in there. So cute. The photos I took of these cards don't show it super well, the stitching, but in person it's really cute. And of course it's all textury, so for fall, really good. Okay, so there we go. That's done. Oh, I left off, did I not cut one? No, I did cut it. I left off a piece for the card. It is very vanilla, and it's 1.5 by 3 3/4. So it's as tall as the designer paper, and it's 1.5 inches wide. And I'm going to stamp on that piece. So from the stamp set, I'm going to use the stamps Your friendship is something that I know. Let me read it from here. Your friendship is something I know I can count on. And then there is a little leaf image that I'm going to stamp as well. So, grab my scratch paper. So the leaf is going to be in Just Jade, but this is a brand new Just Jade ink pad, and it's very dark, so I'm going to stamp it on scratch paper first and then stamp it up here at the top, so it's just a little lighter. I liked how that looked better for this card. And then that was Just Jade, and then my greeting will be Early Espresso. Yes, the detail on that felt, Janet, I agree. So good. So this greeting is going to go at the bottom. No, it's going to go towards the bottom. That. Actually, let me bring it up. Okay. And then we're going to tie the metallic ribbon around, and I'll leave this, for me, it'll be upside down, so that when I tie the bow, the paper will be upside down, and then the bow will end up being right side up. I'm going to use my tweezers. These are reverse tweezers. They're not from Stampin' Up! Because we don't carry them. But if you get some reverse tweezers, it will make your bow tying so much easier. Because then you can just have your both hands available to tie the bow. Somebody's doing yard work outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Sounds like a leaf blower, kind of. So cute. Okay, so I will trim that down. Always tie the bows from the roll of ribbon when I can to save ribbon. Okay, so now I'm ready to assemble this card. So I brought out my Stampin' Seal Plus, just to help the felt stay down a little bit better. So I'm going to fold, I just dropped everything. I'm going to fold my card base in half. Again, it's crumb cake, and I always use the bone folder for that. So I align the two corners on the table, and then I pinch it once only, but I do as much folding as I can with my bone folder. That will leave the inside with less wrinkles. If you fold it with your finger, it's going to be very wrinkly on the inside. So I will use my regular Stampin' Seal, which is our new adhesive that Stampin' Up! Carries. It's refillable. It has a slight learning curve, but the biggest thing I think for me is holding it up very straight up and down instead of at an angle when I apply the adhesive, and knowing that if I try to run it and nothing happens, I need to hand advance it a little bit until I feel that sticky there. But I really haven't had too much trouble with it. And especially after learning those tricks. Another trick is you can run it and then flip it all the way over to break your seal. Those are the two best tricks I've heard of. So that one will go here on the front. And then I'm going to add the greeting. I'll go over here on the side. And then, last but not least, just the little leaves. So what I did, I figured out where I kind of wanted the leaves. And then I got my Stampin' Seal Plus. This is, it works the same way, but it's a stronger adhesive. So I didn't even try applying it to the felt. I didn't think that would work out very well. So I applied it directly to the cardstock. And then again, just apply it directly to the cardstock. Oh, I think I actually did that to the left or right a minute ago. I should not have. You just pull this straight up. They are actually, the adhesive on Stampin' Seal Plus, I don't know if you can see that right there, but it's perforated. So when you just stop and lift, it breaks off immediately. This is not perforated, so it's a little different. So just lift it up and it breaks off. So I did that. And then for this one, how did I do it? I think I did it up here. I'm like looking at my sample. How did I attach that? Oh, I did glue dots. That's what I did. Again, I didn't even want to mess with trying to apply any of my tape runners to a fabric like that. So you can try it if you want, but I'm just going to add a glue dot down here. And that is my card, the first one. Oh, but I have a trick to show you guys with the envelope. So if from your 6x6 paper, when you cut it down to 3 3/4 by 5, you do the 3 3/4 cut first, and you'll have this piece left over. So I'm gonna attach that to the envelope flap with my regular Stampin' Seal. So I'm gonna put the adhesive on the envelope, not on the designer paper. On the outside of the envelope. These are things I have to say out loud to myself so I do things properly. And even though this is a really strong adhesive and it doesn't need it all the way, I'm doing it all the way so that it will seal this around the envelope. So then you just align with that score mark. Actually, it might be easier for me to do it this way. Not, well, yeah, it's scored where it's folded in half there. You want to make sure the designer paper is hanging off each side. And then you'll just hand trim that off from the back side so you can see what you're doing. And you trim all the way around. Okay? And then you will get this for your flap. So you can coordinate. Super cute. You've probably seen that before from other people. But I saw that strip laying there when I was making this, and I was like, oh, yeah, I could do that. So I did. So there is the first card. Hope you guys like it. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Martha. Fresh look, she says. The plus is easier to use, but, and this is just my but, the plus is more expensive. So, you know, it's a very strong adhesive. You can use it for boxes, anything that's having pressure put on it. Maybe you made a gift card holder or something. So it's awesome. And it is a little easier to use. It does cost a little more, though, than Stampin' Seal. So, and when you're looking at the prices of that our new adhesives, Stampin' Seal is, it comes with more inches than our old, what's that stuff called? Snail adhesive. So, anyway, So it's not really more expensive. It costs the same, but it comes with more. Okay, so for this card, I have a very vanilla card base, same size as before. I have a 3 3/4 by 5 Misty Moonlight. Then I have some of our new brushed metallic foil paper. Yep. Well, it says cardstock, brushed metallic cardstock, which comes with 3 colors. I believe it's brass, foil, and copper. And it is brushed. Like, it looks like a dry brush was dragged through there if you see it close up and or in person. And I use this first color, which honestly, I'm like, is that brass? Copper? It's the one that I held my paper up to and it looked the best with, which was this Misty Moonlight for what I'm making. I actually was going to use a designer paper with it, and that was what I first matched, and then it didn't work on this card. So, love this paper. It's in the holiday catalog. Now, as you can see, I have pre-die cut from our layering ovals framelets the largest scallop oval from the Misty Moonlight, because that's going to get hidden underneath. So I have that oval. And then I pre-die cut in very vanilla cardstock from the Stitched Shapes framelets. I think that's the largest. Maybe it is. Yeah, the largest oval from the Stitched Shapes. Now, yes, there is an oval that you can use from this one that's not scallop that layers under there. However, I like the stitching, so I used this one. The Stitched Shapes framelets coordinate with our squares, our layering squares, our layering circles, and our layering ovals dies as well. So you can, use these alone or combined with the Stitched Shapes. And then I embossed that foil paper, or metallic paper, they don't call it foil, with the Woodland embossing folder. So you just put your paper in there. For this one, you do want to make sure, because it's single-sided, that you have the paper facing the correct direction, which would be, this is the front. All my stuff has rubbed off, but it used to say Sizzix and Stampin' Up, and now it'll just say Stampin' Up. Anyway, you want to make sure the design of the paper is facing the front. And then you run it through your die cutting machine. And then I have a scrap of Very Vanilla here for some leaves. Okay, so let me get this card base out of my way. Fold that in half. I normally do this very first. I just did not on the last card for some reason. I'll put all those pieces there. On this scrap, I'm gonna stamp. Oh, and I'm gonna use this ribbon, obviously. I'm gonna stamp these 2 leaves from the stamp set. And I do not know what leaves are what, so that's why I never say the names. But these 2 in Misty Moonlight. So I need 2 of this larger leaf in Misty Moonlight. And I love how this stamp, it literally puts all that texture in there for you. All of these stamps do. So you might think you did not stamp it well, but you did. It's intended not to put ink in those spots. And then cinnamon cider for the small leaf, and I just need 1 of those. Again, it puts that texture in there for you. And then while I have cinnamon cider out, my greeting is going to go at the bottom of the oval. It says, "I thought of you today." Cute little font on that. And then these are going to get die cut out. I did not use the stitching, so I just used the outline dies and came out with these 3. And I did discover something when I was getting ready to die cut it. I was like, oh good, they have 2 of this size leaf, 2 dies. Then I grabbed the stamp set and verified that there's only 1 stamp. But then I took the dies out and I realized only 1 of them works. The other goes the opposite direction. So those are great when you're just die cutting like we did on the first card, but this one will not cut out the stamped leaf because it goes the other direction. And a lot of you probably already noticed that, but hey, I'm not as quick to notice stuff as I used to be. Okay, so die cut those out. They'll look like that. And then we're ready to assemble. So we're just going to make a bow with this so we can hold off on that. I'm going to add my metallic paper first to my Misty Moonlight cardstock. And I'm not gluing it to the vanilla at this second, but I just want to place it there so I can see a little better. And as a reminder, as y'all come on, make sure you comment so you can be entered to win these 3 cards. Blue is your color, Jennifer. Cinnamon Cider is your favorite in color, which is surprising. I know. I would not say Cinnamon Cider is my favorite, but at first when it came out, I was like, I will never have a use for that color. I was wrong, like within days of owning it. But I did not care necessarily for Cinnamon Cider at all when it first came out. But it's a really good color now. Like, I see why they added it and what its, you know, uses are. So I'm going to add this flat. Then for the leaves, so I was going to put them on, if I can even pick it up, I was going to put them on kind of like this, but then I did not like how it looked. So I changed it and made them going at an angle like that. So basically, I just attached all the leaves together first. I'm going to use my silicone craft sheet in case I go off the edges here. So I'm going to add adhesive to these 2 and then build a little design, whatever, a little group of leaves here. See how I want them. Okay, and then I will add Stampin' Dimensionals to the back of that. I've got my regular size Stampin' Dimensionals here, and I've cut several in half ahead of time. So I'll just add those half pieces there. And then place this on my oval. And then Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of the oval. So I'm going to use about 4 of my halves. And then put that on the card. And then all I need to add is the bow. So this is actually a pretty simple design, which that's pretty much what I do. But so there's that. And then I'll add a bow. So I'm going to leave it on the roll. This is the Misty Moonlight in color ribbon. Of course, it comes in all 5 of the new in colors. I have 2 loops, lots of space in between the loops. I'm going to cross over my right hand. Something just touched my arm. Over my left hand. And then put that one from the right hand, that bunny ear, through the rabbit hole. And pull. And then it always is very misshaped. And then I just fix it. And sometimes I have to work with the bow longer than other times to make a cute bow. And then, of course, trim off the excess. And I will glue dot this onto the card. There we go. Grab my glue dots. Get in screen here. Just place the bow on the dot, pull, and then place the ribbon on there. So that is the second card. Here's the one I made originally. See what y'all think. And one more card. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. And hopefully I'm going to remember to show y'all some bonus card samples that I have from this stamp set at the end, because I want to show you an idea I have that's not fully complete, but it's an idea that you can fix for me. No. Okay, so this card is this last card, very vanilla card base. This one is different, so let me just, I'm going to show the paper as I bring it on, and hopefully I'll remember. But I'm using the embroidered ribbon from the holiday catalog. This is a really good one. If you haven't noticed it yet, it's on the page with the Celebration Tidings bundle. So it's in the fall section, but it's fall-ish section. But anyway, it's a really good ribbon. It's kind of like, oh, I just lost what it reminds me of. But anyway, I like it. Okay, so for this card, I'm going to take my normal card base and fold it in half. And then I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and take off 1 inch from the front. If I were going to score this, I could have originally cut it shorter, but since I don't score my cards ahead of time, I fold it in half and then open it back up and cut off 1 inch. So I'm going to put it up to the 1 inch mark. So I'll trim that off. And then I'm trying to grab the scrap off of my trimmer. This doesn't want to come off. Okay, so we have that. This will be the front of our card. So then this Misty Moonlight is to go here. So it is 3 by 5 1/4. So how do I know that? I measured this. It's 3 1/4. So take off 1/4 of an inch, and it's 3 by 5 1/4. This leaf is not part of the design. I pre-die cut that leaf from there with the stitching, because that's going to get covered up. So that's to save paper. And that's going to get covered up with a piece of Very Vanilla that I'm going to stamp on. So that will be 2 3/4, 1/4 of an inch less, by 5 inches. Then, just from some scraps of cinnamon cider, I pre-die cut this other leaf in cinnamon cider. That's an extra. And then for my greeting, I have these pieces here, Very Vanilla and cinnamon cider. This is 1 by 2. So this is 1 1/4 by 2 1/4. And then last but not least, a strip of 1 inch by 5 1/4 of that plaid designer paper. And of course I could make a matching envelope if I like with that. Okay, so for my stamping, grab my scratch paper. I'm going to stamp this piece and my greeting. I'm going to use this nice big leaf image, and then this leaf image, and then the greeting says, "I'm so glad you're in my life." And I need those same 2 inks from the last card, Cinnamon Cider and Misty Moonlight. My greeting is in Misty Moonlight, so I'll stamp that first. As y'all may or may not be noticing, I'm tapping gently on my ink pads, but not pressing hard. Because if you press too hard on our ink pads, you get a big mess all over your clear block, which can then come off on your card. So it's just tap, 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 but move it around to different spots to get some good inking there. And I'm basically just going to stamp a background on this cardstock. So random leaf stamping, hang it off the edges. That's why you have scratch paper underneath. And, you know, just make whatever pattern you want. And the good thing about this stamp set is if you get imperfections, it looks like it's on purpose. That's a little light. Like, we know it would be a little darker, but nobody cares. A tip though on these photopolymer stamps, my table is very hard. It's like a countertop basically. If you don't have a firm table with these kind of stamps, the photopolymer that are solid, I would put the Stampin' Pierce mat underneath. So you put scratch paper your cardstock, Stampin' Pierce mat, and then stamp on that to get a good image. You will get a terrible image from these kind of stamps if you stamp on a plastic table, an uneven surface, a card table, anything like that. You're going to get a terrible image. And you'll think your stamps are defective or something, but that won't be the case. It will be the surface you're stamping on. So keep that in mind. I am trying to look at my original sample to just see where I stamped these leaves so it kind of matches and I don't have to think about it. And actually I had stamped these originally on a much larger piece of paper, and then I changed the card design, so I trimmed it down, I should say. So there is that part. And now we are ready to assemble. Whew, let me check up on your comments. Foil takes it up a notch, definitely. Actually, with the foil, like I keep showing this card. Let me see if I have it here. I keep showing this card over and over. It's from a team swap that I received. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to do this background on that card. Well, then I was like, what embossing folder is that? And then I found out I don't own that embossing folder yet. It's new in the annual catalog, and I don't have them all yet. So I have to order that one. I think it's Meadow folders. It's a set of 2 folders. Anyway, I don't own it yet, so I have to get that for myself to be able to make that card, or at least that background. But yes, the foil does just make everything better. Okay, so this piece will fit all the way to the edges of your card base. Okay. Yay. And then I'm going to add this to this Misty Moonlight. Just as a reminder, you definitely don't need as much of this new adhesive as we did our old adhesive, Snail. And especially if you live in a humid state like Texas. If you live somewhere that's not humid, you may be like, I've never had to use too much adhesive. But we do here, because of the humidity, everything falls apart. But this stuff is a lot stronger. Okay, so that piece will go right there. My greeting is going to be just matte onto that piece of cinnamon. And then I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals only on the left side. Again, I have my little half pieces. So I'm going to put a couple on the left, and then have it hang off that edge there. So no dimensionals here, but when it's and it hangs off, so it just gives it interest, looks cute, etc. Then I am going to use Stampin' Dimensionals for both of these leaves. So I'm going to place the cinnamon cider leaf onto the Misty Moonlight leaf. Just kind of making where the stems meet, and then dimensionals on the Misty. And I always just cut my dimensionals in half now. Pretty much no matter what card I'm making, like whatever, I use halves, and then if I need more, I just put more halves on there. I'm going to make another bunny ear bow with this embroidered ribbon. We're almost done. So let me grab these extra samples so I don't forget to show them. Put them right there. So trim that down. Cute little bow. Don't forget, say hi, make a comment, share the video. You will then be entered to win these 3 cards I just made. And I always go through and pick the best ones to give to you guys. So don't worry, if I mess up in the video, you get the better card. So there's the last card. Here's the one I made before. And it just has a more interesting opening. than a regular card. I'll bring in the other two that we made today. Let me see here. Bring all three back in. So Love of Leaves, and I saw someone who commented, oh, Cindy, yay, in North Dakota. I forgot who said it, but that the more she sees this bundle, the more she likes it or sees she needs it or something. I love that. Yay! Thank you guys for the comments. Oh, thank you, Brenda. You're so sweet. Simple but elegant. I don't know if I'm always elegant, but I'm definitely always simple. Thank you. Yes, the stitching, right? Stitching takes it up a notch too, Robin, right? Okay, so there's the 3 cards from today. Let me show you guys some other ideas, which if you were on my Facebook party, you saw them already. But this is an idea, and I don't know how well it shows on the video, but it has that die that puts the stitching. Here's another example. So here's this die. It's just stitches at the top there. So I did it on black paper. The stitches, you know, they're very fine holes, so the paper underneath doesn't really show through too well. You can see it on the video. And I'm going to put a heart here, but Landa has the heart die I want to use because she's cutting for me. But I'm going to put a red heart. But I just think that looks like a city line. Not necessarily specifically New York City, but it gives that impression. It also can look like computers and stats, and there's many things that image can represent, I think, in our crafting. So that was just my little idea there for that die. But then these are actual cards that I've received from other Stampin' Up! Demonstrators and card swaps that I've participated in. Another benefit of being in the team. You can swap with us, you can swap with other Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, and then you get all these extra card ideas. So there are, I guess, 6 more ideas with the Love of Leaves bundle. Susan says that's very nice since she's a New Yorker living in Florida. I love New York. I am looking forward to going back there when everything gets back to normal, which I'm sure it's going to, right? Of course. Thank y'all very much. Trying to see. Veronica, she says, I laugh every time I see someone else use dimensionals. I want to tell them that's not how Jennifer does it. Good one. But Veronica, I didn't used to do that. I used to be like, why do you cut those in half? That's like too time consuming. Why bother? And now I cannot bring myself to pull a whole one off the sheet. I don't know even why the change happened, but you know, budget wise, like that is a way to save money. I mean, they're going twice as far at least, right? Linda, glad you love the NYC card. Thank y'all very much. New York State is saying, oh, I heart NY. That's true. That is true. Too late for my card, but yeah, I do heart New York, so I love going there to visit. Doesn't show as good there, huh? Pretty cool though. I like it. All right, well, I hope y'all have a great day. I believe I'll be on next Thursday, but I might change it to another day, so I'll just announce it if I do, because oh, thank you, Janet. Because there's a Stampin' Up! Event next week that's online. It's a leadership event. I've got my gift here from Stampin' Up! Yes, this is a Tiffany box that they sent everyone who registered for this event. We're not showing what's in it yet on videos in case, because not everyone has received theirs, so it's a surprise. But anyway, that event I think starts on Thursday, so I may do the Facebook Live earlier next week. I don't know yet. Anyway, but any questions on any of my events or anything, thank you. Let me know. I can email you. You can join my VIP Facebook group where I post about all those. You can also join my email newsletter. And any other questions, y'all just let me know. Pat, you also have a wonderful day. Susan, you live in upstate New York. That's awesome. I have a friend who lives in somewhere in New York, and she told me that she would never go to New York City. Like, she would never go to Manhattan. It's too scary. I was like, oh, that's the only place in New York I've been, so I don't know. I like it. Thank y'all very much. I appreciate it. Oh, cool, Chris. Oh, it's fun to learn about where people grew up and stuff. All right, well, y'all have a great day. I will see you later. Thank you.